ठीक है
बोला
ठीक
थैंक
है
यू hello 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 my name is Ahad Arif, your name is,
My name is Sobh Saeed.
and basically this podcast is going to be just a bit of a conversation about my HCI project that I've been working on this whole semester with my group mates Aniza and Nurulan. So I just want to say for the audience watching, what is your background in studying?
Okay. So right now I'm a senior. So I'm studying communication design, and I'm majoring, like, my primary concentration is communication. So it's mostly filmmaking and journalism, that kind of route, and then I also have design.
Okay. So do you know anything about the HCI course?
I just know what it stands for, human computer interaction. I'm assuming it's human computer interaction, like self-explanatory. So I don't know anything outside of that.
Okay. So basically the course is about human computer interaction. It's about like design thinking in terms of how computer related things such as websites, apps, even very small things such as the usage of scans to enter doors. You're using a computing device.
Yeah.
So that's what it means by computers in computer interaction. So the reason that I wanted to have this podcast is because I just wanted to talk a bit about what our group has been working on throughout the semester. So we had originally thought about this idea that we would be impacting mental health uh, that that messes up because of social media. We wanted to also add a gender aspect of it because
Yeah.
there were a lot of research papers that we found in regards to how the mental health of women goes much lower because of social media, and what are the reasons and how we can combat it. But over time, we have also improved our research, and we also came across a more narrow thing that we can aim to fix, which is the experience in the comment section of social media posts.
Okay. So
And
you're specifying on comment sections.
yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. So, and we're doing this to kind of improve a lot of the complaints that have been risen by female social media users and influencers. They have raised a lot of complaints about negative comments, and there aren't many things to limit them. So we wanted to kind of use an HCI process to try and understand the problem and fix it as much as we can.
So what does an HCI process look like?
So the HCI process entails we do ideation for a good while, just to and research. That was the whole first start of the semester. We did a lot of research on it, and we did ideation on what ways we can fix this problem in terms of how someone interacts in the comment section, how we can give more power to the poster in terms of how they can control what type of comments they are seeing in their comment section. So the process entailed some prototyping as well. We're on the ending of that section right now.
Okay.
And so basically what we have landed upon is that there are like 3 or 4 main interventions, we're calling them interventions, that we will do to help the problem go away a bit,
Okay.
for the lack of a better word.
Okay.
So the problems that we can say are, for example, you have negative comments on your post. So oftentimes people would like a bit of a warning. Posters maybe are not expecting. I'm sorry.
So the person who's posting would expect a warning, or the person commenting?
The person posting.
So what kind of warnings?
So, for example, if you have negative comments on your post, but you're not expecting it,
Hmm.
so because they get posted on the website on the platform,
Hmm.
if there are any negative comments which are found, maybe the comment section can be blurred out. Do you know how posts are
Yeah,
blurred out,
yeah, yeah.
right? So it's kind of like that with the comment
Like
section.
they get hidden.
Yeah, this comment is hidden. This comment is sensitive, or this comment section has sensitive comments. If you want to proceed, there's an option.
Mm. So
You
this
know,
is the solution you found to this problem.
yes, one of them.
Okay.
Another one that we put some time into was using an AI to analyze a certain type of comment,
Mm-hmm.
and it can automatically find similar comments in the comment section, and block those.
Okay.
So that is also an option that we're working on
Okay.
making possible.
Have you thought about what would happen if, because AI can also get things wrong, like, because I've also seen like sometimes comments are hidden on Instagram, but there's nothing offensive about them, they're just regular comments. So how do you expect to work around that, or have you kept that in mind?
Yeah, we have kept that in mind. There's already a restricted words thing
Yeah.
in Instagram,
Mm.
for example, Instagram and Facebook.
And also Twitter.
But we're going to be using that, implementing that into the AI,
Mm-hmm.
so it can kind of understand exactly what words and what type of sentences we're looking for. And there can also be a whole process in the AI trying to narrow down exactly what type of comments you want removed.
Okay.
So that is a whole thing that we're currently working on.
So you're gonna make that thing or just a prototype?
Prototyping it.
Okay.
Making it is a bit difficult, considering at least my background is not in computer science,
Hmm.
so I may not be able to help that much in that aspect.
Hmm.
But yeah, other than that, there was also a comment limiting thing, but this is not. The interesting thing about this is that it's not for the poster. This is actually for a commenter who has already been reported.
Oh.
So for a commenter who has been reported for negative comments,
Yeah.
the platform can have the option to pose a possible strike on the profile, and you can have, for example, a three strike system,
Mm.
where if they get three strikes, and those strikes are also they are reviewed by
Okay.
platform officials. So
It's kind of like when you play Roblox and you say a bad word, then you get
yes,
offended.
yes, it's also like getting shadow manned.
Uh,
So yeah, so it's like that, where you can apply as a poster, you can apply for an account to get a strike,
mm.
and it gets reviewed, and they can get a strike. It can also be visible on the person who got a strike's page, possibly.
Mm.
We're still going through that.
Okay.
But yeah, so, and from that, maybe we can all do a three strike system, where once they get three strikes, they are limited to 10 comments a day.
Hmm.
And there can be a cooldown of, like, say, if you have finished 10 comments, you have to wait a certain period of time before you can comment again.
Okay, makes sense. I feel like there's so many complexities involved in this, because what makes a negative comment? Because sometimes it can be very subtle or indirect, and then you also have to think about, like, because there will also be people who will critique, like, should we be limiting people's comments, like, because like there's all this whole freedom of speech debate as well. So have you thought about that aspect? Are you looking at this strictly from like an objective lens?
So currently, because we have a gendered aspect to it, there's not too much, at least currently, from the research that we did, the type of comments that the influencers are getting,
Mm-hmm.
female influencers are getting, they're not super varied. They
Okay.
can be. And once we see something like that evolving from our interventions
So
being
they're
put in
mostly
place,
similar.
yes, they're mostly similar. So, the thing is, AI already has the ability to detect Roman Urdu and
Mm-hmm.
understand it,
Mm.
and even talk in it. So we're not too worried about the variety of comments, because AI does a good job in understanding them.
Yeah.
So what we do aim in the future to look at is how negative comments evolve to get past these interventions, and then we will intervene in those as well. If the um, users feel the need for it to be.
Okay.
And currently for nuance, we added a gendered aspect, but obviously I'm sure there will be a issue cause for considering it may be like, okay, why only women getting this? And we're not gonna limit it to only
Yeah,
women,
I
but
mean, there will always be a critique, so you can't
yeah,
really look
yeah.
at everyone.
But yeah, I feel like in this course I've learned a lot in terms of how much thinking goes into the smallest decisions, like how the mic is set up in this podcast room, you know, because it involves computing systems.
Yeah.
It involves computing exactly the audio coming through you. There's a whole way to deal with it.
Yeah.
And in our daily lives, it's a really important thing as to how much thought goes into each and every interaction that we have. Which is similar to kind of what my thesis was also on. It was my thesis research paper was on the amount of empathy you show in daily interactions, random interactions. So it's just about these things, these interactions that seem mundane, but they actually they aren't completely mundane, and there's a lot of thought process that goes into them beforehand.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like this course has taught me a lot about how much thought goes into the most mundane things, and it also informed my thesis research paper in a way. But yeah,
Interesting. I didn't think about that.
so yeah, if you are ever interested in a course like this, and also I feel like there's, for people who are interested in HCI, there's a lot of really good job opportunities for this, because it's research. Research is at most times priceless. People are willing to pay anything to learn about the human body, about the world.
Yeah.
So
Technology.
yeah, but yeah, what did you think of
About
my project and even about the course in general so far?
So it's really definitely good to know like what this course is about, because first I had no idea. And I feel like I would have been kept in the dark unless you hadn't told me, because I've never like thought much about it. But now that you've told me all this, like it sounds extremely interesting, first of all. And as someone who really likes research and studying human behavior, why we do what we do, and what shapes our actions, and like looking at trying to find like actual solutions, I think this course, and also just this HCI in general, like it sounds like a really helpful tool to begin to combat these problems. So your study in particular, I think it's very important, because whether we accept it or not, women do face, I think, more critique online. So there's definitely a need to do something about it. And I'm glad that you took this approach and decided to do something about it. And I hope your research, you actually like build on it.
Yeah,
I would love to see that.
I hope so too. But yeah, I feel like we made a good amount of progress in terms of the project, and I would like to thank my crewmates, Anisa and Noor, once again. They've done a great job. I've been mostly busy with capstone, but I've been trying to help as much as I can. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, I did too.
I would love to see.
But yeah, I will show it to you. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.